friends. Today we're going to do something fun. Let's imagine that you work for a shoe company and you're a shoe designer. And today you're going to design a shoe. It could be a dressy shoe. It could be a sports shoe. It could be a sandal. So the type of shoe is up to you. You'll notice I have a picture of a foot. I just grabbed this image of the foot. I find it's easier to draw a shoe if you have a foot to put it on. I liked this image of a foot because it's fairly simple. You could do lots of things with it because the heel is up. If you wanted to make the shoe a high heel shoe, you can, but you don't have to. And so we're doing this on the Jamboard. So we're going to be doing a digital drawing. And so on this slide, you'll notice there is a picture of a foot that looks just like the one you see now. When you click on that, it's going to take you to a Jamboard that looks exactly like the one in this video. Now, what I need you to do first, before you start making your shoe, is you're going to go over here. All right, we're going to go over here to where it says more actions, okay? And so where it says more actions, we're going to click on that, and then we're going to go over here to where it says make a copy, okay? This is important because if you just start right on this one, the next person that goes to open it is going to have your work. So when you click on make a copy, all right, you're going to make a copy of that. And then we're going to have something that looks exactly the same. But notice over here it says copy of design a shoe. Okay, so the original one, if I go back, is still there. That one says design a shoe. And now I've got a copy. Okay, so you're going to do your art on the copy. So I'm going to go ahead and get my pen tool, and I'm going to choose a color, and I'm going to just start drawing out some different shapes of shoes. And again, this part is really up to you. The most important part was what I just showed you, and that is making the copy. Okay, so I'm just going to give you a few tips and tricks, and then it's up to you to design that shoe, and then please share it with me. Since it's a Jamboard, it should be pretty easy to share. All right, so I can make, for example, a high heel shoe if I wanted to by just drawing a heel around that foot. And then I can color it in. Okay. And so I'm using the paint tool right now, which is fairly transparent. But if I use, let's try using the highlighter. Yeah. Notice when I use the highlighter, that is going to give you better coverage. The pen might give you better coverage. I like the highlighter because it's a little bit thicker as far as tools for the Jamboard. So I'm going to go ahead and get that shoe on there, and then I'm going to go ahead and redraw that shoe. Okay, and then I can start having fun with adding details to that shoe. So maybe this shoe has some stripes on it. Maybe the heel is a particular color. And then if you want to, let's say I want to add sticking out of it. Now notice that when I put that shape in there, it's sort of underneath the shoe. So that's something to think about. So when you're using the drawing tool, you can actually draw right over it. But as you saw, that triangle is sort of hidden underneath. I can also add some background. Okay, I'm just going to speed this up a little bit for you so it goes a little bit faster. You have a little bit more time to work on yours. I'm just trying to share some different ideas with you as you do your shoe design. So we're going to try a sports shoe and see how that looks. That you can put flowers on it, or make it however you like. Just make it interesting. Add a few flowers. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to go to the paint tool now and paint it in with a little bit of yellow. Okay. So now I have a totally different looking shoe. Okay. I'm going to go back again. And just hitting that back button. Okay. I'm up in the corner here, hitting my little back button. Go back and do it again. All right, so this time maybe I want to do like a strappy sandal. Okay, like so. Let's change that heel some, and so on. Now, another thing that you might want to consider, if you want to, we can do this. I am going to get back to my pen. And I'm going to trace around that foot. Okay. Then I'm going to go over here to where it says image and then just close it out. But by doing that, now I can grab that picture of the foot and go over here and say delete. So if you don't want to have to use the white to go over that foot, you can just delete it after you've traced it, or you can draw your own foot. You don't have to use that foot. I just put it there as a starting point for you. All right, so you go over here to where you see these mountains where it says add image, and then just close it out and then touch the picture of the foot, and you can actually take it off of the Jamboard if you want to. You can do that before or after you make the shoe, or you can find a different picture of a foot if that's what you want to do. Okay, but I liked having that foot there as a starting point, again, like I said, so that you can sort of shape that shoe, whatever shoe you're making, to fit the foot. Okay, so maybe you have something a little bit strappier here. Okay, going around the toes maybe. You can even add, let's see, just for fun, I'm going to add a little toenail polish on that foot. And then you could maybe put them at the beach. And again, I'm just playing around, throwing some different ideas out there. You can make it however you want it to be. Okay? So think about how you're going to make your shoe, what kind of shoe it's going to be, how it's used. Is it a hiking boot? Is it a dressy shoe? Is it a sandal? Is it a slipper? Maybe you'll make some fuzzy bunny slippers. That might be fun. It's totally up to you. So again, once you're done, if you go up here Where am I? Okay, if you come up here to where it says share, you can share it with me, or you can share it with your friends if you want. Okay, the Jamboards are fun for that. But again, when you get started, you're going to go over here to where it says more actions. You're going to click on that, and you're going to do make a copy. So it should say copy of Design a Shoe when you get started, because the original Design a Shoe is going to be there for everyone to find to start their shoe design. So I hope you have fun being a shoe designer for a day, and I hope you come up with a really interesting idea. Again, I did sort of basic shoes. You can make yours as simple or as exciting and interesting, or as elegant or as rugged or as silly as you want. So have fun, and I'll see you next time.